Hi, welcome to another episode of 2 Minutes on Tuesday. I am Sam Miller, and this week's topic is going to be about strategizing a better listing price for your home. And I'm going to give you an example of where maybe mispricing your home by as little as $100 can cut off more than 50% of the buyer traffic on your property. And I know this sounds too good to be true because you're thinking $100, how could that make a difference? I'm going to show you. And when you see it, I guarantee a light bulb will go off in your mind and you go, oh, wow, no wonder we've been missing out on traffic on our house. We blew it just over $100 or a very nominal amount of money. So I'm going to use very simple, even numbers to get this started. So I'm going to start with the house. We're going to assume that your property is worth $100,000. So the old school method of pricing the home realtors would use in a lot of cases would be, instead of putting it on at $100,000, they'd put it on at $99,900. Now the logic is very similar to how retail sales were done. You know, Kmart had a philosophy, if it was worth $10, put it on at $9.99 and we'll move the product. Well, that was great back when print magazines are what drove the housing advertising and newspaper. So the reality is now the internet drives more of the buyer's initial searches. And so you want your house to be exposed to the largest number of buyers potentially. So instead of listing the house at $99,900 like a lot of real estate agents would, my recommendation would be to list that house at $100,000. And here's why. Now I know you're seeing $75,000 to $100,000, and there's a reason. If you list your house at $100,000, the buyers searching from $75,000 to $100,000 will be exposed to your home. Now you may be thinking, well, if I listed it at $99,900, it would also show up on that list. That is correct. However, it wouldn't show up on that list. If you list a house at $100,000, the buyer searching online from $100,000 to $125,000 will also see your house. So by putting it at $100,000, you're effectively doubling the number of people that are going to be exposed to your home when they're searching homes.com, realtor.com. Even when realtors are searching the MLS for available homes, they're only going to see half as many. And if you're at $99,900 and a buyer is searching from $125,000, your house is entirely invisible to them. They'll never see it because it's not going to show up on the list because it's $100 below. But if you take my recommendation, put the house at $100,000, you'll physically double the number of people that will be exposed to your home. Now, this pricing technique works on pretty much all price ranges. I'll give you an example. If you had a house worth $150,000, the old way that realtors would list your home is maybe put it at $149,900. I would tell you at that point, go $150,000 because the $100,000 to $150,000 buyer searching is going to see your house, but also the buyer searching from $150,000 to $200,000. Here's a perfect example of Realtor.com, and if you look really close, you can see on Realtor.com, I've got it highlighted $100,000 to $150,000. There is no provision to search for $99,900 or any odd numbers. So, and they can also plug in lower search fields. So this is really, really important today because the buyers are doing their searches online. They're looking at it on real estate apps like our app, and you want your house to be exposed to the broadest number of people because really it never hurts to be exposed to more people because you have a better chance of getting the property sold quickly and at a better price. So just a little creative thinking on our part. It makes all the difference in the world because we are effectively doubling the exposure that we create for the properties that we market when we use this method. So if you have questions, feel free to call us 740-397-7800. Feel free to email us at samsells@sammiller.com. Also, if you know someone that would benefit from this information, feel free to share this video. And also, we'd love it if you would like our videos, and we'll keep them coming. Until next week, appreciate you watching our 2 Minutes on Tuesday. I'm Sam Miller of RE/MAX Stars. Thanks a lot.